Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to a Smart Investor channel. And I just want to wish you Merry Christmas as well in advance. Happy New Year's, guys. I hope the year will fulfill everything you expect, all your dreams, all your expectations, and a lot of profits on the stock market, guys. So that being said, today I'm doing part 2 of the previous video, and in this one I will be talking about a second SPAC called Catapult. This is an e-commerce paying platform that has been an amazing growth. I'll be honest, guys, I have also been buying this one on the dips for the last weeks, and it's been doing really great. And also today, guys, great news, it has a huge discount. All the SPACs are actually in discounts. As far as I'm concerned, I'm buying. So to also help you guys make some money and take a decision to possibly buy, I'll cover today the company's profile, financials, technical analysis, and tell you also my buying price ins as usual and my strategy. Now, for those new to the channel, I'm a corporate professional, stock investor, real estate investor, and a passionate PC gamer. I also do YouTube videos to share my knowledge and personal thoughts on investments, but most importantly to share my passion with you guys. Now, that being said, please smash that like button if you like the content today, and please subscribe and hit that notification bell to not miss any of my videos. Guys, this really supports me, it helps me, and I highly appreciate it, especially for those already subscribed. Please support me and hit that like button. It helps to share this video to everybody else so we can increase the community. Thank you in advance, guys. That being said, let's move on. All right, guys, so Catapult is an e-commerce focused fintech company offering an innovative lease financing solution to consumers and enabling essential transactions at the merchant point of sales. So what does that exactly mean? Guys, it's pretty cool. I love this concept. Think about when you go on Shopify or any of those sites online that you're purchasing, whatever that is, and that you already are pre-approved for, let's say, $5,000, and you can borrow from these guys, and like the Visa, you can pay it at the end of the month, the whole bill, so you won't get any big fees out of that or interest, but you can also be financed through them, right? So that's really cool. It's not something that I've heard so much going on that we're, yes, of course, with Visa, Square, PayPal, we pay all these things online, but it's not typical that they'll finance you, right? And this is an edge that I like from Catapult, that they're financing on a say 12 to 24 months plan. They'll collect a lot of fees and a lot of interest. That's heavy profits for them, but nonetheless, it's really cool that they're offering this service. In a concept, they're the e-commerce leader, so over 150 online merchants on platforms that they have over 1.4 million people pre-approved like you and I, and their growth is just tremendous. Look at this, 100% for 3 consecutive years. So they are growing, and they're also profitable, guys. So this is a key element, right? It's a SPAC and it's profitable. It's already doing $40 million just 2020. They're expecting to do next year $70 million. Okay, customer satisfaction really positive as well, and speed and convenience. So I've looked at the app, by the way, it's really quick. It says it's less than 5 seconds in average. So far so good. All right, guys, so now about their financials, and just before I show you this tremendous growth they've had, look at this blue chip merchants that they have: Lenovo, Wafer. They have partners as such as Affirm, Shopify, and Magento and BigCommerce. So these guys are, didn't just show up here on the corner of the street. These guys are well established. They have great partners, great blue chip merchants as well, and they have great growth. Look at this. So in terms of strong growth trajectory, in terms of revenues, look at this, beautiful. Last year, 92 millions. This year, $250 million, guys. It's amazing. They're gonna double that next year, 2021, and they're gonna reach $1.13 billion by 2023. So this is amazing. Like I said, they're already profitable. They're gonna do, and they're expecting to do, by the way, net income $27 million, EBITDA $40 million this year. They're gonna almost double that next year, and by 2023 they're expecting to have $216 million in EBITDA and net income $142 million. So I'm loving, guys, financials great. Let's move on now to the technical analysis. All right, guys, so Catapult, who is being merged with FinServe Acquisition Corporation, ticker symbol FSRV, is currently sitting at $13.30, down today 3.34%. There's still 2 hours to go throughout the day. Today has been a very interesting day. There's been a lot of great opportunities of purchasing, but a lot of downside as well in several stocks. So depending where you stand, might be a good day, like it could be a shopping day, right? So I call these days shopping days. Red days for me are great. Green days, I don't buy. That's as simple as a rule as I have. That being said, let's look at this. So it's a SPAC, right? It started not so long ago, by the way, at $10, and since then it did have a boost, right? As I think a couple of days after it was announced, it just had a big hype all the way then to $15. Since then, it had a drop, obviously a sell-off from here to all the way right here, right? So to $12.60 more or less. And since then, it did go back up to more or less $14 right here. And then obviously, well, today, was a really bad day. today, and it actually even come and did hit $12.80 more or less. It's been a pretty volatile ride, but definitely if you got in at $10 or $11, it's been a hell of a good profitable days, right? So far so good, guys. I've been making a lot of money on this, selling, buying, trading it, but definitely I'm an investor for the long term on this one. I just want to make sure that I take full advantage of this volatility, as you should probably too. That being said, if you're not invested into this stock and you're interested by after the presentation I just did, here are my buying points as well as the resistance levels that you should be careful about, okay? So let's go with the support levels since we have a red day. Okay, so what we should be watching here is definitely the $13, okay? So it did go below this. It could still go throughout the day. It could still go in the next couple of days or weeks, right? So if you're still not in, my personal opinion, but also my first buying point, it definitely would be at $13, okay? This would be definitely a small size position. The second buy position for me would be right here at $12.45, more or less. That would definitely be my second buying position, okay? If it falls below this, which could happen, then, obviously we'll have to find new support level anywhere between $10.50 all the way to $12.50, okay? So anything below $12.50, I personally think that that's a big buying position, a really great one, actually, opportunity, given that the numbers and financials and perspective of this company in the near future and long term are quite positive, okay? So let that being said, listen, I mean, obviously, like anybody else who would tell you on YouTube or anybody, the best ideal position, of course, would be at $10, but let's face it, that's not gonna happen. $10.50, obviously, it's a no-brainer, but that's not gonna happen either, right? Unless there's some bad news and they lose all their clients and blue chip clients. So given that that's unlikely to happen, well, I'm expecting this to be more realistically dipping into $12.50, then that's a great buy-in. So now let's go more upwards, right? Because I believe that this is gonna have a hype for sure again, and we've had the sell-off, right? So people that needed to go and take their profits, it's been done. So we're gonna definitely rally again. What we need to watch to the next level, it's at $13.80. So this is definitely an important one we need to break. Once we break this one, the following one is at $14.25 more or less. And then to make new highs here, we need to beat $15. So that's gonna be very important right here. And we need to rally, and I hope that we consolidate a lot so we can get rid of the sellers and boom, here break off the $15 to make new highs. My prediction for this stock, listen, I think it's a great one, great financials. I believe in the very short term by merge, I think it could reach close to the anywhere around $18 to post merge probably $20. I think this is a stock that could do great. I think the fintech, as you know, type of like, let's say I'll call it PayPal, Square, any type. I mean, this is definitely people a lot of have interest into this. I think that this stock could definitely be part of a portfolio that people will like it a lot, and it could have a hype. Listen, it could go to $25 definitely and double up your money. And down the road, if they do respect their financials, I believe that this stock could actually triple, and if not more. So keep in mind that if you're a long-term investor looking for something to get in, SPACs this year, guys, are gonna go crazy as they did in 2020. IPOs, are highly costly for us. If you think about, and this is just a parenthesis I'm doing, but Airbnb, for example, that was a huge, as far as I'm concerned, how I see it, over-evaluated at this point, and it's going to have a big dip at some point down the road. So I like SPACs because it gives us the opportunity to have the same opportunity here to dip and to buy it at $10, right, as anybody else. So, and this is a great one because we've seen that some people in some SPACs that I've invested, we've actually gone from doubling to all the way 5x. Think about SBE, for example, DraftKings, right? So love it, guys. That being said, those are my thoughts. Those are my predictions, my buying points. What do you think? Have you already invested into this? I'd like to know how many shares you have. Leave it in the comments below. And are you looking to buy more, or are you looking to sell at this point? Do you feel that this is a long-term investment or more a short trading investment? Let me know in your comments below. And also let me know if you'd like me to cover more SPACs. Do you like these kind of coverage? And that being said, listen, please smash that like button if you did like the content today. And for those already subscribed, please support me by liking that video, as it really shares to everybody else. And I really want to hit 500 members all the way to 1,000 members afterwards. So that's my goal. If you can support me in that, I would tremendously appreciate it, guys. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell, as it reminds you for my next videos. So have an amazing day, an amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.